Do you see, my friend? They are claiming that the people in Iran are having protests outside of this Freedom Tower. My friend who is in Isfahan, he has pointed out something to me about the road here. He said that the road here doesn't have a double white line. And in the pictures of the protesters, there's clearly a double white line. I don't know exactly where to find my own example of this so I could see. Here we go, something here. So the picture, as you can see, you have the opening, the eye of the needle, or whatever you want to call it, and the people are over in this area, but there are planters in between the road. So the center of the road has planters. Now, let me get the pictures from him. So you can clearly see there's the eye of the needle behind them. They're right up next to it. And here's a street with double white lines, like an American street. He also pointed out a number of things about the color of the troops here. I guess these are IRGC troops. Let me go take a look at that. Here's another bird's eye view of that area. See, it's planters all the way down the eye of the needle, the position that you can see that they're in. Something is not right. That's a little more clear there. Here's what he's saying about the clothing. He says, one Akhnud is among them. Now let me look that up right here. So I guess that means a religious leader is among them. That's probably supposedly the protesters here. So I guess these are supposed to be the protesters that want to topple the regime. And then you have the police over here. Take a look at the colors that they're wearing. So he's making a point. They're saying their IRGC members are special forces police. They are not IRGC members. These three guys in official IRGC. They just wear those clothes when they're in their base. Plus, their clothes are lighter than this. These are police clothes. Why that damaged police car? Why is that damaged police car? Must be there. And police and people just standing there without any tension. And lots, without any tension. It seems like there would be over there. Lots of other things I always see in such views pictures. They're totally fake. That's what he's talking about, that damaged police car, and they're just standing here looking at each other. There's no confrontation taking place. Let's look at these colors. So these are police colors. That's IRGC colors. And that's Zionist Israeli green. So this is IRGC green. And that's police. So I guess this is all staged. And they're not even careful about the colors that they use. This is coming from somebody that lives there, so he knows what he's looking at. Also, today somebody decided that they were going to put the quote of the day from the brunette Anne Frank. Okay, she had brown hair. She did not have black hair. They always want to divide Europe and Americans. They want to say, oh, they didn't like her. She had black hair. She wasn't blonde. Look how different she is from the blonde. You know, the quote of the day, are you serious? Trending. This is trending. Do you really believe that a quote from Anne Frank is trending today? So let's go over to this one. Let's see. We can go over, see if we can get a better view of that thing. In Iran, not Iraq, Iran. Where is Tehran at? Why is it not showing up here? Oh, here it is. Okay. There it is. That place is pretty big. It should show up on the map. To get down into the city. Yeah, we should be able to see it by now. It should be big enough. Let me zip out of here. Okay, so it's called the Azad Tower. And you can see the road. Now from the pictures we've already looked at, you can get an idea of the size of the place. And this is looking oh darn it. So you got this side is like this. So we don't have that far to go. So these places, these double lines, you got a planter there. If you're looking at this side of it, the way this is showing, we would be on this side of the plant of this thing. So you can see there's there's no place in the road that looks like that. There's no place for that thing to look that way. Even if they, it's just, if you're looking straight down, if we're looking straight down through the thing, the way the photo is, it's not the same road. So not to get too carried away with this, because this is the thumbnail on a YouTube video. I took a screenshot of the thumbnail of a YouTube video, so it could just be the YouTuber that put this together. I don't know, but it definitely is intended to appear as though it's being done right there in front of that thing, that Azad Tower. But it doesn't make any sense. So I don't see the police car in this one. Just a minute. Yeah, see, there's the police car. But as you can see, it's a propaganda. It's a serious propaganda if this is what they're putting out there. Probably that thumbnail was produced by somebody and given to them because they're getting paid for this stuff. So here's my friend's response. I'm the one that typed in, "Excuse me, sir, Tehran. I told you to keep away from the edge. Now you've fallen." And his response to that was, "Excuse me, sir. What are those two continuous white lines? In which street? I want to come again, but I can't find the street." Let's see. And Kermit the Frog has passed out. And here's my comment to this. It says, "Not to get carried away by my imagination, but the idea that what is being peppered into the world media, mostly it seems by a couple of YouTubers and then news from India, could be prepping the stage for an October 7th style false flag event in which some Jays in Iran murder dozens of Iranians so that Israel and Trump's troops that are locked and loaded can move in and unalive a bunch of people, maybe with exploding things that are already in place in the country, maybe even cell phones, cars, televisions, who knows?" Do you see it?